Alright, I'm gonna give y'all a breakdown of what's going on. Also, I will be making a video explaining why it takes so long to make beats. But no, this is basically what we got. I decided to go with like an acoustic guitar type sound, and I used like this little MIDI plugin and see what's going on with that. And I changed like the velocity or volume of some of them to give them that like different type of effect. And yeah, I probably could use screen recorder, but this is pretty much the effects that I have on. I got reverb, delay, and stereo shaper, and I'm not completely sure like what exactly they do. I just can like tell like the different like sound that like comes in a certain way. Like like for this, like I have no idea what none of this does. I just know that the way it goes, like this middle part right here, I feel like you hear the sound like towards like the middle of your head or whatever, and like this little delay post kind of gives that effect to where you can like hear it kind of like late but not too early. And reverb, I mean, like this is pretty much you just like hearing that like that decaying echo in a way. It doesn't echo unless you want it to, but that's pretty much like what I got going on. But these are these are the effects going on, and this is the melody that I'm working on right now. Well, editing right now. I did a little drag and drop, and I'm just like changing the volumes and probably rearrange and take off a couple of this, you know. And I like it because it kind of like has that the type of melody that I would make. So I'm gonna play it for you real quick. Like the delay is why it sounds like it's echoing. Where is it? Because I got the dry volume, which is like the sound, the volume of the original sound, and I kind of gotta like lower it a bit so like the echo kind of like goes up and down. Now let me fucking unplug my headphones so you can hear it better. Filter that a little bit. And normally I add like phasers to it as well, so I'm gonna end up adding that to the mix. So we'll see how it goes later on in this beat. Alright, I'm gonna go to this melody I showed you in the beginning, and I'm gonna show you how I come up with the effects for it. I know right here, like this is all the effects that I put in, but now I'm gonna take all those effects off real quick, so you can hear the before and after. So, pattern. See that little that's because I added this mono. Mono kind of allows it to like slide if it's mixed in together. It's different from Porter, which I like more, but this is pretty much how it sounds. Now I'm gonna add all the effects back in there so you can see what it's like when I'm done with it. Got the reverb, the delay, which is causing the echo, the stereo shaper that kind of like gives it that like playback quality. Well, not payback quality, but man, this wake and bake shit's gotta stop, yo. You know what I'm trying to say. Then there's this new thing called vintage chords, which I have no idea where it came from, but I kind of like what it's doing with it, kind of giving like a little phaser without too much phase. Alright, so sometimes I like to use Poison on like a rare occasion. But the thing is, like, since it's for some reason still the demo, even if you bought the full version of FL Studio, it always drops like a little silent drop, like a mute. So that kind of like ruins the melody. Like I'm gonna wait for the message to pop up, so you can know what I'm talking about. Like right there, yeah. You can pause it on your own, and it just drops it. And if you try to save it, it'll force you to buy it, but I'm gonna save it anyway because I'm gonna show you what I did. I'd mute everything else but the melody, right? Just take it away, drag it a little bit, put it right here, and then I'll export it. Now the thing with this is that you have to time it, because if you time it wrong, it'll still save it, but it'll include that drop. So like your melody is gonna come out all messed up. So I'd recommend to try to come up with a name for it and then wait for the drop of silence to come in, and then you save it. Like I already have it saved. Like where my sounds at? Melodies and pad. I called it below the low. So I export it, and then I drag and drop and get rid of that, and then bring that back in there. And for some reason it likes to load the regions. I just uncheck that, and then boom, I get to play it with no mutes or drops. And I already have it like linked now, so I don't have to worry about that anymore. Just a useful tip. It does that for like, I think all the ones too. Yeah, where is it? Like Harmless, Poison, Sawyer, Sakura. There she is. Yeah, it does it with that too. So if you don't want to buy it, just make the melody anyway, time it, save it, export it, and then you just drag and drop it. Then you got your melody.